So it's me, your boy K Samson. I have something special for us this morning. Today is the first day of the month. Today is the first day of the month. I know you know what it means. So listen, they never expect to see you happy. Your enemy have never expect to see you happy. But all glory be to God who have made it happen. This is a new month. Despite of I worked a lot yesterday, I was so tired. That is the reason why you are seeing me and behaving this way. To be working with Italians is not easy. And farm work is not easy at all. It's too hard. So we must hustle. That is why we are here. The greatest thing I love about myself is that I can go out at any time I want. Nobody command me. Nobody talk shit on my name again. Nobody treat me like a slave. Nobody have that right to tell me time to come in, time not to come in, because that is the particular thing I faced in years back. Frustration. So listen, brothers. I have glory be to God that there are now a weakness seeing you happy. Sometimes most of us will be thinking that everybody are happy that you are happy. That is why I love our president, Mr. Buhari. That is why I love him. He don't care how many people who are talking on his name. That is why for you to become famous, if you want to become famous or you want to be in a position where people will hate you, you need to grow up your mindset that anything that occur, and you must be ready that many people are going to hate you. The day you become more successful, I always say this, you need to expect that majority of people will be angry at you. My heart is hurting me. I work a lot. It's totally hurting me. So what am I trying to say is this. They are not happy because you are smiling. That's a majority of them will see you. They'll say, what happened? Why is this guy happy? Why is this guy smiling? What happened? What is the sources of your smiling? Why are you smiling? Does that mean something new have happened around you? Well, why are you smiling? What caused that smile? Why are you happy? Because they never expect that one day you will smile. They never expect that one day you will be happy again. But all glory be to God who have turned it for your own doing, for your own good. People who have never believed that one day you will smile, when they see you smiling, it hurts them. There are some people who will always be happy when they see you being anxious, when they see you passing difficult time, when they see you facing problem, when they see you getting delay in anything you are doing, when they see frustration around you, when you always explain to them how hard it is for you, when you always tell them things are not working well, when you always tell them things are not going well, my marriage are not becoming successful, problem to one another, one point to another. Some people are always happy. Why? Because that is their expectation. And you yourself will be thinking that they are always with you. When I was at home, my mom and my dad, they are like comedy. That's the reason why I always pray within myself to find a woman like my mom. To be sensitive. It's not because she is my mom. I know one day she will watch this video. I always pray to have a woman like my mom. When you get a woman that always make you feel as if two of you are doing comedy. That one that said woman caused man, or maybe they exchange bad word, maybe they fight, man and woman, all those things. I have never experienced it in my life. I don't know what they are called, domestic violence. I don't know what they call domestic violence, because anytime you will just see me, my mom and my dad, they will just be smiling for no reason. So sometimes they'll just be like that Tom and Jerry. So when people are talking about domestic, that is why some of my friends will always say, Samson, you are always happy, even if things are not working well, even if things are hard for you, you are always happy. What is the sources of this your happiness? Because it's something that I learned from my mom. Sometimes if I see some women being beat up by their husband, I say, what have led to this point? Because I grew up with my mom, with my dad, many years. I have been with them. Like my dad beating my mom, I have never in my life. And sometimes I do used to ask my senior brothers, have you people seen my mom and my dad arguing or saying something? They said no. The only time that I see them maybe discuss, they'll be discussing some certain things. My mom will say, I'm not in support of this one. My dad will say, okay, if you're not in support, I have no any other option than to wait and think about it. You go see, but in form of argument, fighting, costing your husband, all these stuffs, I have never seen it. That is why many of my brothers that are married, I never see their wife saying, my brother beat her wife, or it is how you are being brought up. So what am I trying to say is this: they are not happy because they see you happy. But most of the people said, Samson, you don't come again. No, not that I don't come again. There was a time that some people would just come in our house. Some will come either in the afternoon, in the evening, because my mom is a businesswoman. So we have many people who come around us to take some certain things. My mom always give out in all those stuff. So sometimes many of them will be telling my mom, we have prayed, we have put you in our prayer, because they know that my mommy will give them something. You get what I'm saying? We have put you in our prayer. God is going to, my mommy will be shaking head, be saying amen, 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 amen. After they have left, my dad will just tell, my dad will just point at my mom, Mama Samson, it's not all prayer that you need to say amen. There are some certain prayer you need to shake only your head. That is why I always call them cat and rat. There was a day that all of us were at home. I'm a last born, and I like to ask whether good question or not good question, as long as that thing enter my mind. Even that was a problem that I encountered with one of my teachers here in Italy. So I was asking my mom a question. I said, how did my dad toast you? Because I sound funny. It's just like they are brothers and sisters. I said, how did my dad toast you? Have you people been, let me say, friendship or no? No, I don't know your dad. Your dad just come one day in our house. I don't know what, my dad is a Christian, so they were doing evangelism. So he just come to preach to us. That is the day your father starts to do what? Because anytime he come, I am always busy cooking, doing stuff, because even my grandmother is a businesswoman. So she always be there selling some certain things for my grandmom. So he said that is the first day that my dad visited them in their house, preaching on all those stuff. So he was there selling some certain things. So after that, my dad started to come constantly. Then I asked my dad, what do you keep in that house that make you to go there every day? My dad just looked at me and said, you don't start again. You don't start again. Why do you want to uproot something that have already been buried? So what am I trying to say? Some people are not happy because they see you happy in that marriage, in that relationship. If God open your eyes to see a lot of your friends who are not happy that you are single, you are living a good life, you are not having any issue with nobody, you are not living anxious, you are not living a life of regression, you are not living a life of rejection, you are not being frustrated, you will be happy, my brother. If God open your eyes, do you think other people said, we are praying to have a relationship? Your relationship is one of the best in the town. We are praying to be like you. My brother, always try to figure out the kind of prayer people give you. Because these days, so what am I trying to say? Majority of people are not happy over the things that they are seeing around you. Let's be real. Majority of people are not happy over the things that they are seeing around you. That is the reason why you need to be careful whom you call your friends. You get what I'm saying? So that is the reason why you need to be careful whom you call your friend, whom you invite. So many are not happy seeing you happy. Many are not happy seeing you rejoicing, celebrating, jubilating, eating the fruit of your labor. You got to say, so remember, this is all I have for you. It's me, your boy, K. Samson. If you have not subscribed to this channel, this is a new month, a new beginning, a new turnover. So listen, this is a new month. You need to be happy. Forget about what you are facing. Forget about where you are. Forget about the condition you are living. You need to be happy, because the best way to do or to attract favor is when you are happy always. You know what I'm saying? Be happy always. Because if you see me physical, forget about this smile that I'm smiling. If you see me physical and I see you being anxious, I mean, if you see me face to face and I see you anxious, my brother, I will distance myself from you, because I don't need anything that will do or that will contact me, that will lead me to a point where I will be anxious, because everything about me is happy and joy. So my brother, let's live this life with happiness and glad. May God bless you and remain blessed. And don't forget, there are many people who are not happy. When I mean real, there are many people who are not happy because they see you happy. Remain blessed. May God bless you. May God see you through, and may God favor you in eyes of men. Remain blessed.